Hey party people, this is Zach from visionswell.com, products and principles for a simple, serene life. And today I've got something special for you. These are some really awesome handmade bags from Malaysia from a company called GreenRoom136. And instead of doing a lowdown in this video, I wanted to take some time to really explore these bags because these are really awesome, high quality materials, really locally made, community enriching bags. And I really want to showcase this company and all of the good work that they do because these bags are really awesome. And I think it's amazing for someone to enrich their community by keeping all of their manufacturing local. So a little bit about GreenRoom136. They're a Malaysian independent bag company, and they specialize in the design and manufacturing of various types of urban carry gear. They're focused on the highest quality materials, marrying form to function, and crafting meaningful products that will assimilate effortlessly into your daily carry. They're inspired by adventures, dreams, and conquests, and the stories behind them, and that was the inspiration for GreenRoom136 to pursue their mission to create these types of products. And they really aim to retell these stories as often as possible. So if you check out their blog and website, they'll go over the ways in which people have used these bags in their daily life, in their adventures, and how it's helped them really improve the efficiency, the productivity, and the security of their gear. As I mentioned, they're extremely community focused, and the design and manufacturing of all their products is kept extremely local in their micro workshop. Keeping all of that work local really enriches their community, gives people jobs, gives people purpose, and it's something I really want to showcase here. So a lot of times I deal with larger bag manufacturers, and a lot of them are great. And I have a lot of love for some of the major bag brands that you see on everyone else's channel, but GreenRoom136 is, I feel like, a smaller, more locally community-focused bag brand, and I really want to showcase brands like that because they're doing a ton of good work and they're making extremely awesome products. So I think it's worth showcasing the craftsmanship and the innovative design of these types of companies as well. So what I've got here is the CB, the Sidekeep RDX, as well as the SlingShifter. And we can go over each of these bags individually. I'll go over their exterior as well as their interior, and then I'll try all three of them on. I really intend to feature these in future videos and do different loadouts on them because they're very versatile, awesome bags. But I really just want to explore their features and explore them visually today to give you a look at some really awesome bags and give you some ideas of how these could fit into your daily carry and the ways in which you could use them. So let's check them out. First up, we have the CB. This retails for $54.32 US. The exterior is made from a 1000D nylon and the interior is a 420D ripstop. It measures in at about 4 by 7 by 2 inches and it has a 0.7 liter capacity. So this is a nice like pocket dump size. You could put your cell phone and other gear in here. Anything small, think of it as like an extended wallet that you can wear on your body. If we take a look at the exterior of the bag, like I said, it's that nice 1000D nylon. It seems extremely durable. This type of nylon is very weather resistant, so I think you would be good in any kind of downpour. I wouldn't fully submerge this, obviously, because it's not waterproof, but it's something where if I was caught in a little bit of a tropical rainstorm, I wouldn't necessarily mind, and I wouldn't fear for the gear that's inside. I have it in the black colorway, and it also comes in a lot of other different colors, and I really like this kind of light orange, goldenrod accent color that's on the outside of the bag. You have this nice little hook and loop pattern here if you want to put morale patches to personalize this bag or label the contents inside. Say you used it as a medical pouch and you wanted to use a first aid symbol or something like that. There's tons of collectible morale patches that you can get online and you would be able to personalize this exactly how you want to. You have this little nylon strap here with the closure, and the closure is a magnetic fidlock buckle. And these are really high quality. See, it just snaps back together by itself. So it's really secure, and because it has this little flap at the top, it makes it even more secure. It's not just going to come undone accidentally, even if you tried. So you really have to just open it intentionally, and then it's really easy to magnetically clip it back together, and you know that everything's secure. You have this little tag with the GreenRoom136 logo on it. That's really minimal. I really like the branding on this. Their logo is pretty unique. It doesn't have any text in it, and it's pretty cool looking if you ask me. You have this little nylon adjustment strap here if you want to make it tighter. So if we undo this buckle here, you can get to the 2 pockets it gives you access to. So you have a slim pocket on the front here. This would be great for something like a cell phone or anything you need quick access to. It goes all the way to the bottom of the bag. So it's about this deep here. So because this thing is about 7 inches in length, I'd say you have about 5 or 6 inches here of the slip pocket. So that's a nice little pocket there. Then, as I mentioned, this interior material is goldenrod, and it looks really nice. It makes you able to see your gear inside with a contrasting color because it's super bright. It's not dark. It's not this cavernous interior pocket. And I also really like that it kind of has this roll top design almost. It's not a roll top, but I like that it's extended a little bit to provide a little bit of extra security for the items inside. Whether it's from weather or just not falling out when you're digging through here, it gives you a little bit more vertical space so that you can really mess with the items inside without worrying about them spilling out everywhere. Then the interior of the bag is just a very large pocket. Has a ton of interior volume here. Like I said, this is a 0.7 liter bag, so that's perfect for like a pocket relief kind of sling. And then it's hard to show it on camera, but there's actually these little elastic loops down the side on the inside so that you could put pens or anything that you want, like a tool, maybe a multi-tool or a pocket knife. You could put down the sides here, and you have these little elastic loops that will keep them in place. So that's really useful to see too. But I think the interior pocket would be great for things like your wallet, your cell phone, your keys, some extra cash, your earbuds, anything like that could easily fit inside here. And it's just a really nice little pocket to carry on you. So then if we fold this up and close it up with the fid lock, we can go over the rest of the exterior. So on either side, you have these little gated clips that make the shoulder strap removable. So if you want to use this as a sling, you can obviously do so, or a neck bag, and it has this detachable shoulder strap here. The shoulder strap is nylon, it's that seatbelt material. It's wide enough where it won't dig into your shoulders, but it's not super wide. Because of the size of this bag, I think this is the right width for it. It's easily adjustable. It's got this plastic adjustment buckle here, so you can lengthen it and shorten it. And then if you wanted to detach these straps, you could easily do that and then use this as a pouch or a small packing cube. You could use it for your tech gear. You could use it to keep small items in your bag when you're traveling. So I think that's a really nice feature as well, to have a detachable strap in case you don't want to use this as a sling. And then on the back of the bag, it's mostly flat with that nylon, but you have a little pull tab here for another slip pocket that's the same depth as the one on the front. So it's about 5 or 6 inches in length. I can fit almost my whole hand in there. So that would be a great place for something like your passport or your cell phone. You just have to be careful because it doesn't have any kind of zipper closure or clip here. But it's nice to have this back access. To me, I would probably put my phone in here because it's up against my body. I could easily pull it out and put it back in while I'm wearing it around town. And it just gives easy access to your phone and a place to put it. And then the other thing to mention on here is there's a little carabiner on the side. So if you needed to externally carry something like your keys, a flashlight, some kind of multi-tool, or even attach a water bottle or something, you have this little awesome clip on the outside. It's really high quality metal. It's got a nice little spring. I think aesthetically it looks really nice. And there's also a little hole in it. So if you wanted to attach a keychain or anything else through this little hole here, you have another attachment point too. So I think they kind of thought of everything when it comes to this sling bag. And I really think this is a nice functional pocket relief sling. And it looks really nice on me. And I can go over that later when I show you how these things look when I'm wearing them. But it's super comfortable. It's made from high quality materials. It has some personalization options. It's got the nice accent colors. And I think overall, this is just a really amazing sling bag. It's unique. It has that urban techie vibe to it, but it could also fit in a business setting. I just really love this sling. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Next up, we have this larger sling here. This is the Sidekeep RDX. It retails for $106.29 US. It's made from a VX42 laminated X-Pack nylon, and then the interior is a 420D Oxford nylon, and it measures in at 6 by 9 by 4 inches. So it's a lot bigger than the last bag, but you could fit a lot more things in it. It has all YKK zippers throughout, so it has these nice chunky YKK zippers. Those are really nice to see because they're just really high quality zippers. That's my favorite zipper manufacturer. You also have a detachable strap similar to the CB. This one, instead of having a gated clip, it just has these little carabiners, so it's even easier to remove. So if you just take it off like this, and take it off like this, You could easily use this as a pouch or packing cube. I think this is the perfect size for something like underwear and socks if you wanted to put it into a travel bag. You could use it as a DOP kit. You could use it as your tech pouch. There's a lot of different options if you don't want to wear this as a sling. The carry strap itself, as opposed to the CB, is a lot thicker because this is a much bigger bag. I think that the ratio works well here. It's that same nylon seatbelt material. It's really high quality. It's thick enough so that it's not going to dig into your shoulder if you have this thing loaded out. It'll distribute the weight more evenly. It has really nice adjustment buckles here that are made of plastic that you can lengthen and shorten the strap easily. You have the little GreenRoom136 logo on this little tag here. And you have really nice box stitching on the end where it attaches to the bag, so it feels super durable. And I think overall, this is just a really high quality, nice strap. So whether you're using it or not, you know you have a high quality strap option should you need it. And this strap is really flexible as well, meaning that you can shorten it up to 35 inches and lengthen it up to 62 inches. So it will fit a variety of body types and different carry styles, depending on if you want to carry it at your side, around your neck, slung over your shoulder, on your back. Any way you want to carry it, this could easily accommodate. And if you look at the front of the bag here, you have a hook and loop pattern at the bottom for personalization or labeling. So like I said, you could label the type of contents that are in here, or you could use it to personalize really easily. If you had any kind of like Pokemon morale patches or some kind of design or band you like or saying or quote you want on there, you could easily personalize this to make it more for you. See this nice little GreenRoom136 logo here. It's not super in your face. I like the placement of it. It seems really nice. It's not obnoxious. Then you have a pocket on the front, like I said, with the YKK zipper. If you open that up, you can see that goldenrod color on the inside, just like the CB. So it makes it really easy to see gear inside. You have a really nice little carabiner here to attach your keys or a flashlight or any kind of external gear that you want to attach on a key ring or something. You have two little slip pockets in here. So you have a larger one on the right, and then you have a smaller one on the left. The smaller one on the left could accommodate several pens or a multi-tool or a pocket knife. The one on the right would be great for like your wallet or a battery backup or something like that. And then you have a bunch of internal volume right there that you could fit all types of large gear and have quick access to it because it's on the front of the bag here. The back of the bag is just flat. It's that nice nylon material. You have a really nice padded nylon grab handle at the top that's stitched in really well. So that feels extremely nice in the hand as well. And then where the carry straps attach are just these plastic D-rings. So if you wanted to externally attach things to the bag, whether you're using the carry strap or not, these D-rings give you that option. Then we can open the first pocket here. And this is a really nice pocket. It's got kind of this plum colored corduroy. It's this super soft, supple material. Feels absolutely great. I love the way this looks. I love the accent of it. It's a super nice color, and it's a super comfortable, high quality material. And this pocket, I think, is designed for anything that's super sensitive. So your cell phone, a small tablet or e-reader, jewelry, sunglasses, anything that you don't want to get scratched up would be safely protected against this corduroy. So I think this pocket is extremely useful to have if you have any kind of sensitive or delicate items that you don't want to get crushed or you don't want to get scratched. I would put them in this pocket, and it's super useful for all of those different use cases. And now we can check out the main pocket here. And this main pocket is extremely large. It's nice because you have this hook and loop pattern at the bottom. So if you wanted to secure something to the bottom of the bag that had hook and loop on it itself, you could easily just stick it to the bottom here and it wouldn't be able to move. So I think that's a nice feature. If you had any kind of device that you wanted to, a holster or any kind of knife sheath or any kind of little pouch that has hook and loop, you could easily secure it to the bottom here. You have a large slip pocket down the front. If you had larger gear, a notebook, you could put an e-reader or anything like that in here, anything large and flat. And then you have a symmetrical one on the other side where you could do the same thing. And overall, you just have a ton of space on the inside here. I love this goldenrod on the inside. I think it looks super nice, and the way it contrasts with the rest of the bag looks very aesthetically pleasing. As far as my use case for this bag, this would kind of be my daily commuter sling. If I needed to bring more things, if I needed to bring a tablet, if I needed to bring multiple tech items, multiple tools, a first aid kit, anything larger that I needed to bring, over the ear headphones, things like that. They could easily fit in a bag of this size, and you have a lot of different organizational options as far as these pockets go. Super high quality materials, nice grab handle, the YKK zippers, and the personalization options. You have the ability to use this as a pouch or packing cube, as well as use it as a sling bag. I would probably most often use this as a sling bag because I think this would be a nice medium ground between a backpack and a pocket relief sling. This is somewhere in the middle, and you could easily load it out with all kinds of gear that you'd want to use. And then aesthetically, again, it has that kind of techie vibe. It's black, it's very unassuming, it's made from high quality materials. It's not too tactical where you look out of place. You could easily wear this in a school or work setting. I think it's a really versatile, medium-sized sling bag that you could fit all types of different gear in, and it's great for everyday carry. Last up, we have the SlingShifter, and this is a really traditional kind of sling. You could obviously use this as a hip bag. You could use it as a crossbody on your front or back. You could hang it to the side under your arm. Typically, I use a crossbody across my chest. I don't really get down on the whole fanny pack hip bag thing, but if that's your thing, no judgment here. But I think this is a really attractive bag as well. This one retails for $70.86 US. The materials on the exterior are 1000D Cordura nylon with PU undercoating for extra weatherproofing. So this would be really nice in a short rainstorm or something where you're caught in a downpour and you're worried about your gear inside. This would be really protective. And then the interior is a 420D ripstop inner shell. It's got a 2.5 liter capacity, so it's pretty large. I think it probably holds similar to what the Sidekeep RDX does, but definitely more than the CB. It measures in at 10 by 5 by 3.5 inches, and it has a really nice adjustable strap too. This strap goes from 33 to 49 inches, so it can fit a variety of body types, whether you're wearing it as a hip bag or a crossbody. It could accommodate anything you might need. It's just as wide as the Sidekeep RDX when it comes to this nylon carry strap. It's that seatbelt material. It's really nice, not going to dig into your shoulders. It has a really beefy clip on it. I actually love this clip. Look at how this looks. I think that's pretty dope, honestly. And then the clicking sound is super satisfying. So you know this is secure. It's easy to put on and take off. You don't have to swing it over your shoulders. You can just unclip it. And the adjustability is really easy. You have this little buckle at the back here for adjustment. That's plastic, and it makes it really easy to lengthen and shorten it. It's stitched in really nicely. Again, it has that box stitching. You also have these little wings on either side. So it's really, really highly durably stitched into the bag at the points at which it's going to receive the most stress. So I think that's really high quality, and I believe that this will hold up for a really long time, if not a lifetime, with regular use. And then the front of the bag has a hook and loop pattern similar to the other two. So if you wanted to label this bag or use any kind of morale patches to personalize it or kind of funk it up a little bit, you could easily do that. And then you have 4 MOLLE webbing points. So these are attachment points made of nylon. If you wanted to attach a carabiner, slide a knife or tool through here, slide a pen through here, you have a lot of different options as far as external attachment points for this bag. If we go into the front pocket here, again, this has the super nice YKK zippers similar to the Sidekeep, and they feel really great. They're super high quality, durable zippers. The inside also has that nice goldenrod material, so I love the contrast here, the way you can see gear inside. It's not a dark interior, so if you had gear, you could easily see it against this bright colored backdrop. You have 2 super large slip pockets here where you could fit all types of things, like a full-size cell phone, a full-size wallet, a portable backup battery for your cell phone, and then you have a bunch of volume in the front here. If you want to fit larger gear that's bulkier, you can lay it right down the front here. I love quick access pockets like this that have just enough organization, but not too much to be prescriptive, but just enough that it's useful. So this is a really great front quick access pocket in my opinion. Then on the back of the bag, you have one of my favorite pockets that I always mention, which is this one that's right up against your body. This is the perfect place for your cell phone, wallet, or your passport when you're traveling, so that you have your most sensitive materials that could easily be subject to theft up against your body. So that's just a really great pocket too, and it also has that contrasting material on the inside. So this is an absolutely essential thing for me in sling bags. And I'm always mentioning this, and I will continue to mention this because I think all sling manufacturers should include this pocket no matter what. Maybe that's a controversial opinion, but I always use this pocket, so I always want this pocket. Then you have these double YKK zippers sealing the main compartment. So you can open that up all the way, and you can see everything that's inside. And the one thing that's really cool that they included is if you want to keep your bag a little bit more minimal, they actually include just a blank morale patch here. So if I open this up, this will cover up the hook and loop so that it's not so scratchy, even if you don't have a patch there. So I think that's a nice little addition, and I wish more companies would include that when they have a hook and loop pattern, because it allows you to cover it up, keep the bag more sleek and minimal when you're not using a morale patch. On the inside of the bag here, you have a really large slip pocket in the back. Again, you have that goldenrod color for the contrast and easy to spot gear for visibility on the inside. You could easily fit some kind of e-reader, maybe even a small gaming device or a book or notebook down the back here. So it gives you a lot of room to play with in this large slip pocket. You have the main cavity where you could put larger, bulkier items right down the center. There's plenty of room here. This has a 2.5 liter capacity, so that's plenty of room for a sling bag. You have the neat little GreenRoom136 logo in here on a tag. And then you have a nice mesh pocket that's sealed with a YKK zipper. So if you had anything that's small that you don't want to be jangling around the inside of the bag, you can put it in here and have it secured away. Or something like your wallet or your cell phone or your passport, where you want an extra layer of security that someone would have to unzip if they were going through your bag. This is a great place to put stuff like that, and it's a high quality mesh. It's not a stretch mesh, but it's a decent quality regular mesh. So it's one of those scratchier ones, but I still think it works well for this pocket, and it's not super tight, so there's a lot of interior volume where you could still fit anything you might need to. So overall, I really like the interior pocket on this sling as well. So this is a really great sling. I love how minimal and techy it is. I think this would work well in my travels. I could easily squish it down and fit it into a personal item bag. This would be a great second bag to take with you when you're traveling, if you're traveling minimally. It's very minimalist in appearance, but very functional. It has all the comfort and accoutrements that you would want in a sling bag. The back pocket, the nice strap, the nice clip, the front access pocket, all these attachment points, and then the personalization options. I think this is an excellent sling bag, and this is definitely going to make its way into my regular rotation because I think it checks all my boxes as far as aesthetics, form, and function, and it has a level of security that I'm definitely comfortable with. So now let's take a look at how these look on me. I'm 5'11" for reference, and I just wanted to show you the different ways you could wear them. So this is the CB first. So if I slide that over my head, this is how I would probably wear it. I like to wear slings across my chest. It gives me easy access to all these pockets. I can easily open the fid lock. I can get to all the gear inside. I can get to this slip pocket and get to the slip pocket on the back easily. And I think this one fits really nicely on me. Additionally, you could wear it at your side or you could wear it on your back, but I don't think that really makes sense for a sling bag this size unless you really needed to wear it that way. The strap doesn't dig into my neck. I like the way it sits on me. It gives me easy access to the bag. I think it looks really nice. I love the little accented color here. And I think overall, this is just a really minimal, sleek, urban thing that you could wear in a city and not feel out of place. Next, we have the Sidekeep RDX. So if I slide that over my head, again, I'd probably wear it on my front like this. It's a little bit bulkier because this is obviously a bigger bag, but I still have access to everything I need access to. I can get to the front quick access pocket here, get to my keys to unlock a door. The second pocket is easy enough to access as well. I could get to any sensitive items in this corduroy pocket really easily and just grab it out. And then the main pocket here, I can easily get to as well and open it fully like this, get whatever I need out of this pocket, whatever I have Velcroed in here, super easy. I can obviously wear this on my side too. I'd probably lengthen the strap a little bit so it hung a little bit lower, but that would work if you had sensitive items that you want to always have your arm over the top of so they don't get grabbed. This would be an easy way to do that. Or I think honestly, this one makes the most sense wearing it on your back because it would be really easy to wear this on your back. It's bigger, and I think it looks nice when it's slung across your back like this. So that's another option as well. So I think for this one, if you needed to carry a bit more gear, this is the perfect size to carry everything you might need. You can think of it as either a large sling or a small backpack, and it makes it really easy to fit all the gear you might need when you're traveling if you have a camera or you have extra things that wouldn't necessarily fit in the CB. And this is the SlingShifter. And again, I sound like a broken record, but I always wear this stuff as crossbody as opposed to as a hip bag or anything. And this fits really well across my chest. Makes it really easy to grab the gear that's inside this bag. No matter what shoulder I'm carrying it on, I have easy access to this front pocket. I have easy access to the main compartment here. I can get to this little mesh pocket here. I can get to the slip pocket. Makes it really easy to carry a bunch of gear. And then if I need to get to this little hidden pocket for my passport, I can easily do that while wearing it, and I'm not exposing it to people and thieves because it's up against my body, and I can easily just reach in there and grab what I need. And then also, you could wear this at your side if you want to keep it under your arm or something like that. And then the other option is to wear it across your back as a sling bag like this. I don't like wearing things on my back because I fear for the security, but if you're like a bike messenger or something like that and you need something on your back, this would be a great option for that as well. So I definitely think that this sling bag is going to make its way into my regular rotation. The other ones will definitely be useful in my travel rotation as well, but I feel like I will use this one the most because I am just a sling bag guy. You know that, I've mentioned it before. And I think this has all the features and the aesthetics that I'm looking for. It's super comfortable. The wide strap doesn't dig into my shoulder. It has a nice attachment point so that it sits well across my body. And I think overall, this is just a really great sling bag, and I highly recommend it. So if you're looking for a small pocket reliever, go with the CB. If you want something in between, but you still like that form factor, go with the Sidekeep RDX. And if you want a traditional awesome sling bag, then go with the SlingShifter. These are 3 great options from a great company, GreenRoom136. So I highly suggest you check them out and check out all their other products. Please support these local-based companies that enrich their communities by providing employment and really doing the research and retelling the stories of people and the different lives they lead. So I highly suggest you check out this company, and I highly suggest you check out all these different products. If you like sling bag reviews like this, please like, comment, and subscribe because it helps the channel out greatly. Thank you as always for watching, and with all that being said, I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.